Jørgen, how are you feeling after today's game?
Devastated for sure. We didn't lose. That's good. Then it would not shit to have eight in a row. But jokes aside, it's a shit feeling. We were 2-0 up. If we came back from 2-0 down, it would be a better feeling. But I think this team is not good enough, Volendam, to take points in Öreborg. That's what makes me sad. And we give a little bit away the goals too easy. I'm not sure about the last one because I can't really. I saw some pictures, but I can't really see that that's clear and obvious for the VAR to go in and say that it's a goal. So that was a bit weird, but not my call. But yeah, at the end of the day, we want to take 3 points today.
How did you feel about your own performance? I think a big chance after 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, I had a big one after 10-20 minutes with the cross from Thomas. Yeah, it can go either way. So it goes very fast in football. You have to take your foot up and sometimes be lucky. And at that moment, I was not good enough, to be honest. But luckily, we got a new chance 10 minutes later, and it was 2-0. And then you forget a little bit about the miss, so that's nice. But
you decided, let's up my transfer fee a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I had a few chances in the second half, also not very big ones. Some I created myself with also with the Omaha was almost a goal. So I think we had enough chances to win, but I also think 2 goals should also sometimes be enough. If we keep the 2-0 to halftime, we will win for sure. So that's a shit feeling, but can happen in football. People make mistakes, and it's not a big mistake from somebody today. But yeah, we have to keep on working hard and just take it with the time.
Yeah, what is it with you in the Omaha? Is it your new trademark? Or?
I don't know. I don't know. My first season here, I never did it, and last season I had it 3 times. So. I don't know. Fourth time now. I think I'm leaving my thoughts a little bit now outside of the pitch. So when I go there, I just go with the feeling. And today was also a feeling that okay, I can reach the ball, just dive for it, and I have long legs. So it's just more of an intentional thing to do as a striker to always try to score. And sometimes the most easiest thing is to do the Omaha, even though it looks not so easy.
No, it doesn't. But what would you prefer, scoring more omhalen in England or in Italy?
I would like to score in Öreborg because I didn't do it yet. But I know what you're asking. I think it would be nice to score both places. Of course, I think as a striker and as a player, which have done last season good, you always want to take new steps. But I'm not forcing anything, and I have to see what the transfer the transfer window will bring.
But if it's up to you, you'd like to make a step, right?
Yeah. But at the same time, I don't want to leave Groningen. So I wish they were playing in the Champions League already now. So
Champions League or Championship?
No, Champions League. So I didn't have to leave the club, but that's not the case. So in the big picture, Groningen is not big enough to fulfill your potential, but for me it's a very big club. I come from little Norway, and it was a dream step for me to go here and take my potential even more. But I'm 22 now. I feel like I've done a lot last season, and I think this could be a good time to take a step. But I'm not going to force anything. So if the right moment comes with the right club, I will probably be ready. And if the club agrees it, of course. But if that doesn't come, I'm not gonna bury myself to the ground. Then we will stay positive and try to score even more goals this season.
Yeah. So Groningen was your first dream step. Could you maybe elaborate a bit on what would be your next dream step?
Yeah, it's always difficult to say. But if I was building up my steps when I was in Norway, the dream world will be to go to Eredivisie and then to a smaller team in the top 5 leagues or top 7 leagues, and then continue in that way until you end up in Liverpool. But that's a dream way, so you always have to take a step.
Liverpool's the end goal?
Yeah, I think so. That's my favorite club. So, but I wouldn't be crying if I end up in Manchester United also. So, but I think I'm not gonna, only because I scored today and had a good season last year, I'm gonna say that I think it's possible. Sooner or later, you have to you have to take your steps at a time and see how it goes.
The coach is taking some pictures so he can show the kids later.
Exactly. It's a video. Yeah, but no, the coach is a funny guy, but
he's a funny guy, but you say bye bye.
I said but. No, he's a good guy, good coach. I like the way we play. I'm a little unlucky today, to be honest. But
Goede jongen, goede jongen.
yeah, no problem. But yeah, when we give away 2 points, it always feels bad. But first 35 minutes before their goal, when I scored the 2-0, we were really dominating. And I think if we keep doing this in the next games, we will also dominate these games. So a lot of positives, but also some negatives to take out.
Last thing, you're 22, you're a young guy. You want to make a step. You want to aim as high as possible, Liverpool if possible. Many offers came in. Isn't it frustrating that you can't make the move, or that they are not letting you go yet?
Ooh, yeah, a little bit. It's always frustrating. You're so eager as a young player to take your next steps, because you know that Eredivisie is big for a Norwegian guy, but it's not that big, you know. So you always want to take the new steps, but I'm not gonna force anything. I've been through a lot of thinking, so that's the good thing, that you have time before the season starts. And today I felt like I was really into the game and not thinking about anything else, and that's how it should be. I'm under a contract and I have to be professional. But yeah, as you say, it's hard when offers are rejected. But it has to be now. It's clear for me also now that it has to be right from the club also. But I think Marc-Jan's also seeing that it's now coming more and more, and that he also are looking for other options, I think. But we will see how the week goes, and we're taking day by day. But as it is per now, I'm preparing to play against Ajax and hopefully take a point or 3 there.
So see you next week.
Yeah, that could be.
Okay, thanks, man. Good luck.
Texas is always so